we are talking about the levels of organizational behavior, right? In previous video, till individual level, um, I have taken the class. Now going to group level. So in group level, how the individuals behave in the organization. Okay. So under group level, what were the aspects that were considered, or what were the affecting factors of individual to behave in the group? Okay. So it depends upon the objective, the group objective, and the group dynamics, conflicts, and leadership, cooperation. It depends upon the communication, negotiation. All these comes under the behavior at group level by the individual. As we said before, individual behaves uh, differently, distinctively at individual level, and in group level he will behave the other way. Okay, so like that. So individual in group level depends upon certain factors, like it depends upon communication, conflicts, negotiations, etc. So as organization consists of group teams, the behavior of people at the group level, why groups work, why they interact, why they collaborate, why the group decision making was taken. Okay, all these will be considered by the individual, his behavior. Okay, so by knowing the all aspects of the individual, his behavior in the group level, the manager, it helps the manager, okay, to help to handle the group in an effective way. By knowing the pros and cons of the behavior of individual in a group, it will be easier to the manager uh, to to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, and to execute the individuals at group level in a effective way. So in that aspect, the behavior of individual at group level can be studied. It will be very helpful for the manager in order to achieve, or in order to accomplish the objectives of the organization. Coming to organization level. So under organization level, various individuals and groups which are dependent on each other and carry out their functions within the organizational framework construct the organization. Here, how the individual behaves, how the groups behaves in the organization level will be studied. The behaviors of both individual and groups can be studied in at organizational level. Means organization is a big, okay, it is not limited to a person, or it is not limited to a particular group. As a organization whole, behavior will be studied in all aspects. Okay, so what are the factors that affect at organizational level? Means the change, organizational culture, the decision making process, the leadership. Okay, all these factors affects the behavior of individuals and groups in the organization. For example, if we take change, okay, at organizational level, if there is management change, means definitely some people may not be uh, in a positive mode to work under that new management. Okay, so uh, like that, the behavior can be seen. The persons who are reacting positively to the change of management, or is the persons who are negatively reacting for the change in management. Okay, we have to know the behavior, then according to that we have to interpret, and then we have to take measures to change them, to change the employees. Not only in case of management change. For example, if our organization is going to adopt a new technology in the organization means all the people may not be interested to adopt the technological change in the organization. Why? Because all of the people, all of the employees may not have that much technical skills to adopt. So certainly some shows the aversion towards the technological change in the organization. So the managers, they have to motivate those employees. They have to understand their problems. They have to interpret, okay, and they have to find solutions for these problems. So for that, in such a way, this organizational level behavior aspects can be helpful to the managers or to the management in the organizations to work properly in a smooth way. Okay, so coming to conclusion, all these three levels of OB are interrelated to each other, as we seen at individual level, at group level, and organizational level. These are the three levels that were related to the OB. Analysis of these three levels, okay, they will help managers. Why we are analyzing organizational behavior at all these three levels means, by analyzing, okay, we will understand, okay, uh, we will understand the people's attitudes, people's values, okay, and the perceptions, the learning behavior, all can be known, understandable, and then the managers will be able to interpret. So what were the problems, what were the issues, okay. So by processing the individuals, groups, okay, he finally interprets, and the outcome will be, or else the solution for those problems, for their behaviors, will be known by the manager. Okay, whenever a solution is achieved means, okay, a fruitful results can be seen in the organization. Why? Because employee will be motivated, his problems will be solved by taking some measures, okay. So finally we will create all the employees, all the groups in a enthusiastic way. We will create a group of people, okay, to work towards accomplishment of organizational objectives and assign them tasks, okay, which increases the potentiality of achieving the given task, right. So this is about the levels in organization behavior, and this is the total concept or total model of OB. Okay, as we learned about what were the elements, what were the levels, okay. So elements are the people, the structure, technology, environment are the elements, and these are related to the levels as individual level, group level, and organizational level were studied. So these are all the determinants regarding the OB and how all these can be helpful for the achievement of organizational objectives or performance of the organization or organizational effectiveness. So this can be shown in this a flow chart, like individual behavior means personality, intelligence, perception, learning, attitudes and attributes, motivation, all these are related to the individual behavior. Individual acts according to all these aspects. Okay, his perception, his learning, what are his attitudes, what are his values, to what extent he can be motivated, what is the personality and intelligence level, okay. All these can be lead to the behavior of individual, okay. And ultimately, if all these aspects were in a good way or in a positive way, okay, that individual behavior leads to effectiveness in the organization. For example, if the individual behavior, he has a concept of learning, okay, a positive attitude regarding learning, means in every day of his life he is ready to accept new things, he is ready to learn everything. Okay, so if he is having that type of nature, means if there is any changes in the organization regarding the technology or any training and development skills were giving, okay, by the organization to employees, he will be ready to learn all these concepts. Then it will be ultimately useful for the production in the organization. The output can be seen by the effectiveness of the individual by learning. Okay, so like this, the behavior of individual, the behavior of the group, the behavior of the organization depends upon the it affects the organizational effectiveness. So coming to group behavior, how groups are related to the management and managers, group dynamics, team dynamics, leadership, communication. So all these are related to the group behavior. For example, if we take communication, how should be the communication should be? Okay, if the communication is formal, means there will be some rules and regulations, norms according to the organization state of affairs. Or else, if there are any conflicts, means how the conflicts are going to be managed in the group, how the teams are forming, are the teams working for the organizational goals, are they with collaboration and cohesiveness, are they having the nature of cohesiveness, okay, coordination between them, okay, like that. How the decision making is going on within the group, okay, so the group behavior will be seen. If at all the group behavior is working good, means so definitely the impact on the organizational performance will be effective. Coming to organizational behavior, so organizational behavior means it deals mainly with the culture, okay, the changes, all this. So if at all there is a change in culture, means for example in any aspect, if there is a change, so that change should be adopted at all levels of the management and acceptable by all the people in the organization. Okay, so those practices should be followed by the employees without any work stress. Okay, so therefore here organizational impact also will be there on the individuals and groups. Okay, so the organizational behavior also leads to the organizational effectiveness. If the organization behavior, policies and procedures, or the state of affairs, if at all are for the development of both employee and management, definitely they will result in the organizational effectiveness. So this is the total form of the or the model of OB. Okay, now coming to different models. Okay, this is just a model regarding the OB, how the OB looks, what are the elements and what are the levels and how they are affected in the organization. This is the model of OB. Now coming to different models of OB, please don't get confused. Models means the different types of models that are used by different organizations for their achievement of goals in the organization. Okay, these are the 5 models of OB. One is autocratic, custodial, supportive, collegial, system. All these are the different models of organizational behavior. Each organization follows, depending upon their organization's culture, they will follow these different type of models. Okay, so first one is autocratic model. So what does autocratic model means? So autocratic model means basically here the leader orders and the employees will follow the orders of the leader. Okay, workers follow the manager or the leader. Basically this autocratic type of model has been started from the industrial revolution itself. Okay, here we can say in one word like the dictatorship. Here, why? Because the rules are formed by the leaders, the instructions are given by the leaders, the directions are given by the leaders, orders will be given by the leaders, and the workers, what do they means? They execute the plans or orders of the managers or leaders. They will not say any single word, or they will not oppose the leader. They have to do at any cost the orders or the instructions given by the leaders. Okay, here no decision making will be there for the employees. Okay, only leaders will take the decision making. So here basically we can say that a fear is existed in the employees, that the leader may hire or fire them. Okay, so for that reason they will obey the orders of the leader or the manager or the superior. Okay, and they will execute the commands coming from the top management. Okay, so power lies ultimately in the hands of the leader. That is known as autocratic model. Okay, employee performance here will be low. Why? Because they are less skilled, and the wages given to them are also very less here. Okay, so the performance of the employees will also be not that much greater. And here, to say autocracy means power is held within the individual or a few persons. Okay, they only instruct, they only dictate. Okay, there will be no employee participation. So this is known as autocratic model. But in nowadays organizations will not follow autocratic model only. Okay, because autocratic model means nobody can work there. Coming to custodial model. So what does custodial model? We may say that this is somewhat improvisation for autocratic model. Their leader orders and the employees just follows blindly. Okay, or else he may be fired or hired. So for that reason, due to the fear of his job, employees follow what the leaders say. But here boss orders and workers do it, but managers, okay, they think about the security of employees, economic security or other securities. They will see, they have somewhat concern towards the employee needs. Okay, and they will uh, develop the employees by motivating and by satisfying them by job satisfaction. So here giving economic security and social security means by giving some incentives and rewards, by taking healthcare facilities, giving healthcare facilities. Okay, free transportation for their kids, there is a free education system. Okay, so all these will be regarded under the custodial model. Okay, so here autocratic model has a separation between management and employee, but here it is not like that. Some concern will be there by the manager towards the employee. Coming to supportive model, this model don't use authoritative power or reward system. Okay, so here there is no autocracy, there is no custodial. Okay, here only supportive. Supportive in the sense employees are self motivated and inspiring. Okay, this model works to develop better working relationship between manager and employee. Here the manager will be very supportive to the employees. A positive workplace, a positive work environment can be seen in the organizations. So by having a positive environment and having the manager good communication with the employees means definitely this will lead to motivation towards the employees. Okay, employees will be motivated, which increases the productivity of the organization. Management assist and support employees, okay, to grow their skills and complete their task in a better way. Okay, so here the important thing is that they are motivated, the employees are motivated in such a way that their skills, increasing of their skills, ultimately their task will be completed. Okay, production can be seen, increase in the productivity can be seen. So this model develops sense of participation among employees. In before two models, in autocratic or custodial, we will not see the participation. Employee participation is not seen. But in this supportive model, employee participation is seen. Okay. Coming to collegial model. So, collegial model is the extension of supportive model. This model focuses on the structure of the organization. Here, no boss, no subordinate. Okay, all employees are treated as colleagues. So, job position or title or status, there is no longer considered concerned. Okay, all employees are working on the same level. So, there is no superior subordinate job positions, no superior subordinate job titles. Okay, so here all of them were working at the same level, which is known as a flat organization structure. Okay, all are managers only, all are workers only. So manager acts as a coach or mentor who guide team members how to complete the task in a best possible way. Manager develops positive workplace environment. Manager is concerned with team performance, and individual employee is concerned with his or her performance. Okay, so individuals at their work, so how well they are increasing their performance, they are more concerned to their work. And manager as a team member, okay, one person should be there to lead the persons in a proper way. So he is concerned with team performance, like that. He acts as a mentor, he acts as a coach. Okay, like that. So this is related to collegial model and improvisation to supportive model. Okay, basically focus on structure of the organization. Structure of the organization in the sense we will not have top level, bottom level. Okay, like that. Subordinate, no boss. Okay, it we are having a flat organization structure. Coming to system model. What does system model means? System model is applicable in most of the firms nowadays. Employees are more concerned about their value or meaning in the organization or system other than salary, job, security, etc. So most of them having a self-respect. Okay, they are more concerned about their value. So management should consider them, the employees. Without employees, there will be no organization.